Here's what you need to know about the full moon in Taurus. You've probably already seen that this is a lunar eclipse. What makes a lunar eclipse is it being so close to the nodes. You can see the sun is really close to the south node in Sagittarius, and the moon will be really close to the north node in Gemini. What makes a full moon is when the sun is completely opposite the moon. The sun is in Scorpio, the moon is in Taurus. This is what creates a full moon. Full moons are times of illumination, of letting go, of shedding, of releasing the old so that we can call in and create the new and have space for what we're calling in, what we're creating in our lives. With this being an eclipse, what we're letting go and shedding and purging, that energy is just amplified, and this is a once in an 18-year cycle. I talked about this in another video I just did about the full moon eclipse, but this is really rare that we've had so many lunar eclipses in the last year and a half. Normally, there's only 2 eclipses every 2 or 3 years. This is literally the 6th lunar eclipse since 2020 began. So we are in a huge time of transformation, of change, of transition, of letting go, of purging all the old so we can really create new. And with this being in the sign of Taurus, what is not stable must go. We're really learning what we need in order to create a solid foundation for ourselves to move forward into the next phase of our life with full embodiment and with courage and with confidence and with stability, with a solid foundation, because a tree needs roots to grow, and so do we as human beings. So this lunar eclipse is the degrees of Gemini, and since this involves the North Node in Gemini right now, this is all about our close connections with people and our communication and the perception that we're creating our reality based from the stories that we're telling ourselves, the thought loops, the mental patterns. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, so that's a big theme of this eclipse, is really telling ourselves new stories in order to create a new perception and a new reality for ourselves. The other really big thing I see here is an exact trine of Uranus and Venus. Venus is in Capricorn at 12 degrees, Uranus is in Taurus at 12 degrees, and this is an intense and sudden change within our relationships, our finances, our self-worth, our value systems, and our material possessions. Since Venus is ruled by Taurus, all this energy and all these things are just further amplified, so this is a really intense time and a really intense full moon. As a collective, we're really going through a massive rebirth, and what happens before a birth? Death has to happen. The other thing I see here is Mercury is trining Neptune, so we're getting more in touch with our spirituality, our spiritual principles, and getting really clear on what our abilities are and how we can tap more into our intuition. Pluto is semi-sextile